our partnership with GMA. I mean, who would have thought
I know.
GMA and ABS co-prod together, no? And VIU also, no? So, I mean, it's exciting.
Actually, I've just seen content partnerships between you two. So, and this is very timely because you were talking about investment in content. But these type of content are backed up by data. So that's the key difference. But you guys are merging into that. Because the reason why I brought that up, because I see that the biggest opportunity for broadcasters like you, not advertisers, over the next 3 years are in the area of content and then data, as you have said, and then the technology. They're all kind of backed up together. So content, technology, and data. So is that how you're seeing it for the next 2 years, 2 to 3 years?
Yeah, I think 100%. I mean, again, Jamie and I were talking about this outside. Partnerships, partnering with ABS-CBN and even the other network in GMA, they're the experts in producing content, and that's integral to our business. Jamie also talked about data and understanding sort of what our audience wants, and that's sort of really been VIU's mantra, is always listening to our audience. We've always been sort of centered on that premium Asian category, and part of our strategy is to always listen to our audience. What do they want? We've actually bought content based on Twitter trending of people, saying that, VIU, can you please bring this title in? And we'll have emergency meetings and say, should we get this title for this market? And we'll pull really fast decisions like that for this market. So yeah, 100%. I mean, I think partnerships, managing data, that's definitely the future.
Great. Thanks. Jamie, you want to add anything?
Yeah, just a little bit, no? So definitely over the next 2 to 3 years, from an ABS standpoint, it would really be investing in content, right? The saying, content is king, curation is queen. But it's really making sure we're creating relevant content, right? Vinchi mentioned it a while ago, no? Our partnership with GMA. I mean, who would have thought
I know.
GMA and ABS co-prod together, no? And VIU also, no? So, I mean, it's exciting to think about all the things that we can do together as an industry, as partners, and in being able to create and promote, the Philippine talent in a global stage, right? So really, at the end of the day, that's what we're really trying to do, and we really want to emphasize how grateful we are to all our partners that help us enable and help us achieve those dreams. No? Yes, there's also going to be a ton of investment on data, because the data drives your insights, where you're going to go, what you're going to create, who you're going to create it for. Everything is data-driven right now. You need to make decisions based on where in the past a lot of it was gut. We did it because alam ko yan, that works, diba? But now you actually have hard evidence and you have hard data to back up those decisions that you're making. And then obviously the tech. So it's a marriage between those three. So it's a menage a trois between the three. But anyways, it's tech, and you really need to have strong tech. So tech will help us enable all the things we're talking about. It'll help us bring in, also what Brett spoke about earlier, kind of stole my thunder about the creatives, having different creatives for different audiences, but the same product. We're also thinking about that and seeing, can we create creatives that are more like storytelling? So I think I saw it, I can't remember if it was on Peacock or Hulu, but it was an ad that was like 5 minutes long, but it was cut up into 3 different segments. So I saw the first segment at one ad break, I saw the second. So you saw the entire story, but over different segments. So it's interesting to see the kind of technology that's coming out, that's coming around. So, it's also, again, as I mentioned earlier, it's a really exciting time to be in the industry.